2074. That's the right answer. Okay, so that's nice. But there was nothing we could really do to make things easier. I used the library function here. The overriding goal of doing these exercises is to try to come up with some sort of a general purpose thing. And I think we can actually do something easier here, right? We don't need to actually create the string. We can just calculate the number of entries in it. So we can say like C chars map C matches bang quote or that if then it's 2 else 1, right? And then sum. What did I do wrong? Oh, I have to put the C in there. Oh, but we're failing. That's not good. That's interesting. The right side is always 2 now. Oh, because s2.len plus 2. So we want count plus 2. And then s.len. That's what we want, right? Giving count a type. There, I gave count a type. And this doesn't need to be mutable. Actually, we don't need s2 anymore at all. So then this whole thing can just be 2 plus this, comma, s.len. I don't know if you could do that because we're going to be using s in the middle, but oh, we can. Okay, there you go. So that simplifies it a lot. Yeah, get status, get diff, get add source, get diff staged. Yeah, that's just that part, and that's this whole thing. Git commit dash m 2015 day 8 parts 1 and 2. All right, I think that's a good place to wrap things up. Let's take a quick peek at what 9 is going to be, just so we have a head. Yeah, okay, a heads up on it, and then maybe I can spend a little time thinking about how to improve things for the library that we're ostensibly creating this library, but not actually, we haven't done anything with it yet today. The one thing I do want to do is clean up the output. So let's do that. I do have a little more time, so let's clean up. We have the runner. Let's go to main and we can create something that'll generate this vec of strings for us from a, because the vast majority of time we only have a single thing. You can, in Rust, you can have a trait with a function in it, right? Rust trait functions. Right? You can create this. This is just for this. Right, but I want to say, like, I've got this trait runner. Can I create a function here that does something? Output a string or t from stir. Can I do this? And then say output t. And it just generates a vec of string for me, which is just vec of I want t into string. Or do I want display? Because this is what I want to do, is just say format bang this. I actually want to say output into. Can I do that? Runner cannot be made into an object. This trait cannot be made into an object. So I can't implement it there, but I can make it a public function then, right? Doesn't complain. So now let's go to 01, where I have this vec format, blah, 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 blah. I should be able to just say create output this. The trait from I32 is not implemented for string. Oh, okay. I thought it could do it automatically. Basically, I want anything that can be converted into a string and then just convert it into a string here. And I can't implement I32 for string. Oops, wrong way. Can't get rid of that comma. No, the comma comes back. So self data, if I say let x equals this, right? This is just an I32. Yeah. And I32 should be able to, oh, we can't just convert it into a string that way. I guess what I can do then instead of that, oops, here is I can just do the format like I had before. Format bang output. Right, and then instead of into string, it's just display. And now instead of this, we can just say create output this. Yeah, okay, so that works. And that way I don't have to do all the vec things anymore. Like here, return vec format blah, blah, blah. I can just say return create output pos plus 1. Right? And I should be able to say cargo run 1 and still get the same values as before. Hopefully those are the same values as before. And I'm going to convert all the other ones over. Yeah, 1783 and 232. Yep. Okay. So let's do that for the remaining ones. Good. Yeah, that's a decent cleanup. I think that looks a lot nicer. Yep. So all we did was change all the outputs, so we don't have to create our own vec, since the vast majority of times we only have a single line of output. So there's no reason to. This probably would have been better with a macro, but oh well. I don't know how to do macros yet. Git status, git commit, am better output mechanism. Git push. All right, I think we're done.